Recently, I found out that people were making $50 to $400 per hour simply by reading books, particularly Amazon KDP books. With that, I knew I had to jump on it and share this information with you. So if this is something that interests you, make sure that you stick around until the end of this video. Moreover, I will be breaking it all down for you, what the website name is, how to get paid, how to sign up and all the details that you need to know. But before we go any further, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up getting value out of this video, consider subscribing with notification on. It's free and you can always change your mind later. In that way, I will notify you whenever I have a new and fresh strategy to make money online, so you can be one of the first to use it. Thus, of course, make the most money. Now let us jump straight into my computer. The name of this website is ACX. They work with different companies like Audible, Amazon and iTunes to turn ebooks into audiobooks, which is a really popular thing especially on Amazon KDP. Now, where you come in is you become a voice actor, or basically just a narrator. All you have to do is find a book that is going to fit your tone, or that's going to fit your voice. And then you'll have to record it in samples and send it to the author, but we'll get into all of that in a moment. Now if you don't have the skills, they will train you and teach you how to be a voice actor, how to be a good narrator through the ACX University. You could check that out on the website, all links in the description. You will have to audition for the books that you're interested in, and I'm going to go into all of that in just a moment, so just stick with me. So not only are you going to have to create a rough draft, but you'll have to send the rough draft and then do a fully finished version as well. This is just to make sure that your tone is fitting what the author is looking for. Now you can do this as a pro, you can do this as a beginner, and they will train you through different videos and through their ACX University. Now let's go over how you find a book. So these are the titles that are currently accepting auditions. And as you can see, it has over 1,700 different books ready to be narrated. So you can go through these different titles, and you can use the category side in order to find the right book for you. You can also narrow it down by choosing the different genders and genres that you're interested in doing. So these are just some examples of the titles. But as you can see, it has over 145 pages. So like I said, there are a lot of openings, even right now. So let's go through finding the right book together. Since most of my recent viewers are female, I'm going to be looking for authors who are looking for you, so we want to narrow down this search. I'm gonna choose the gender that the author is looking for a female narrator. I'm also gonna change the voice age. And since most of you are young adults, I'm going to look specifically for authors who are looking for young adult voices. After that, simply click on this apply button. So if we just take this one book as an example, we can see that the estimated length of the amount of time that the author believes it's going to take you to read this book is 7.7 hours. No, you do not have to do this all at once. You can, of course, start and stop. We'll talk about those requirements later. But you also want to scroll down and make sure that you exactly match even the accent that they're looking for, so you still have to do an audition. Now you do have the choice, of course, to choose the books that you want. So I do suggest that, if there's a link like this to the Amazon book, check it out and read the reviews, because you don't want to read something that maybe doesn't fit what you represent. Now, you can also do books that are going to be under 3 hours in case you do not want to do a large project like that. So you can find books like this one that only takes about 0.7 hours to read. So this can be quick and easy money, or you can try this one that's only going to take you 2.7 hours to read. But of course, the less hours that you work, the less you're going to get paid. But this author is offering $50 to $100 per finished hour, which means you get paid from the time that you press start to your recording to the time that you click stop. So anything that you do extra outside of that, such as pre-reading the book before you narrate it, is not counted towards your pay. Now these were just some quick cash examples. However, there are some big bucks to be made on this website, and I'm about to show you an example of that, of an author paying up to $400 per hour. But before that, I want you to comment down below and let me know from which country you are watching this video from. In that way, I can create specific contents for your region in my future videos. Now let's go over some of the higher paying books. These are going to be the books that are longer or thicker. So this book takes 10.8 hours to complete from start to finish, and that's the hours that you're going to get paid. This author is going to pay you from $200 to $400 per finished hour. So you have the potential of earning $2,000 to $4,000 with this one book, and it only takes you 10.8 hours to read it. But again, this only includes the time that you click start to finish, so if you're reading the book beforehand, that's not calculated in your hours. I just want to make that clear. So now let's break down the pay structure, which I think is actually pretty cool. They give you 3 different options. They give you the royalty share plus, the pay per hour, or just a royalty pay, and the author gets to choose how they want to pay you. Don't worry, you're going to see that here always, so that you're not blindsided by that at all. So you can choose the royalty share plus, and this means that you'll get a royalty off of every sale that they make from the audio book. And the reason why this is because they're using your voice in order to make money. So depending on how well the book sells, this can be a really great pay structure for you. However, let me tell you what you have to look for to make the decision of whether you want to choose the royalty share plus or the pay per hour. Now the royalty share plus does include an hourly pay, however, it might not be the $200 to $400 per hour, but it will be some sort of negotiated hourly pay plus royalties off of each book they sell. Nevertheless, the problem is with books like this that have not been listed yet, so you have no idea how this book is going to sell. So you want to, if you're going to choose the royalty share plus, or just the royalty pay, find books that are already listed and already have a high number of sales. This way, it will be better for you in the end. So this one right here, as you can see, the estimated time is 18.1 hours to read. So instead of getting paid per hour, they're only offering either a royalty share or royalty share plus, which is going to be either taking 100% of royalty money or doing royalty plus an hourly wage. But as you see, books like these, they already have sales. So at least you can see that this book is doing well and that it will produce more sales, especially for the audio version of the book. So again, this is just a pay structure that you can choose. However, I would highly recommend that you make sure that the book has already been selling well before you choose a pay structure that is based off of royalties. Now in conclusion, let's just bring it all together and go over the 8 steps that you need to take before getting paid. Step 1 is creating a profile. This is just a requirement for you to get paid. Step 2 is going to be uploading different samples of your narrating voice. So you want to upload as many samples as you can. If you can make your voice higher or lower, if you can do different accents, or if you can sound like a child or an adult. The versatility in your voice is going to help you get paid quicker. Step number 3 is going to be choosing how you want to get paid, which we've already talked about the 3 different ways for you to get paid. With that said, I want you to comment down below and let me know what payment method you prefer. And I'll try to make videos about that as well. Next is step number 4, which is going to be auditioning. So once you found a book that fits your style and that you're interested in, then you can go ahead and send in your samples and audition for that book. Step 5, accepting the offer and then start recording. Now they do recommend that you stop every 15 minutes to re-listen to it just to make sure that there's no background noise and that you're not going through the entire book and realizing at the end that you messed up. So now step number 7 is to actually work with other professionals or other people who are also voice actors. So this means that you can pay different independent contractors to do the voice acting for you. Doing so, you can actually get paid, and in return, you give them a cut of what you got paid. Next step is finishing the recording. And once you finish it, you send it in. They have an automated system just to pick up any extra noise that isn't acceptable. And from there, you get paid. Now you can check out here the different requirements and what they consider to be acceptable so that you can get started. Now if you want to make even more money, then you need to watch this video right here for you to discover how to earn $700 just by listening to music, which is one of the best ways to make money online.